Hello, 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 and happy day to you. Welcome to the Fear to Freedom Project. I am your host and the creator of this beautiful channel. I am Deborah. And thank you for coming. Here at the Fear to Freedom Project, we are talking about everything fear. We are addressing fear. We are dancing with it. We are curious about it. We are having our way with fear. We're not ignoring fear because fear is a part of our lives. If you have ever been afraid of anything, it could be a dog, it could be a cat, it could be bees, it could be. So, fear is a part of our life, but we want to make sure that fear doesn't become a psychological stronghold on you. And so that's why I created the Fear to Freedom Project, because I am my own project. All right, so thank you. I am on day 13 of my showing up to level up challenge for myself. Thank you for watching and joining, and I hope that you are leveling up today. I'm just kind of climbing the stair steps, right? So, this is my 13th day, and this is my 13th step. Every day, I take a step towards my own divinity, my own assurity of who I am, my own liberation. Every day I climb this step to show up for myself. I feel like I elevate myself closer to my true north. And so I'm excited about that. Today I want to talk about, do you know who you really are? Do you? The roles that we have been assigned and that we're playing, mother, father, sister, auntie, employee. There are so many roles that we take on. And even if you are, like, I know I worked in the school system as a social worker, and a lot of the times I was even acting as teacher or administrator. And so we kind of pick up all of these roles just because we, as a woman, we nurture, we want to fill in, we want to control, we want to take care of things and always taking care of someone else. We do that, it's our nature. And so now I am really taking care of me. My guides are always, the messages over the last 2 days have been to, you know, take care of myself. Self care is important. Take care of your soul's vehicle. This has been coming to me repeatedly. So even this morning, my guides, angel guides, were like, it's very important for you to take care of yourself. Now, I'm talking as me. That is not how the message comes to me, but I am saying it so that you will understand. I mean, I'm just talking. So, yes, it's all about taking care of myself, self care, taking care of my vehicle is what they call the vehicle of the soul. Is very important for me at this time to do that. And because I listen to a lot of psychics and channelers, and I'm just paying attention to what they're saying, and everyone is consistent, right? And because of the big shift that is happening right now in the universe, how we are being leveled up, our consciousness is being raised in this amazing universe. So, naturally, things are going to be happening. And when you level up, sometimes it can be very uncomfortable and it could be painful. Yeah. So that's what's happening, sometimes with me with this level up challenge. At night, I'm like, okay, and then in the morning when I get up, I'm like, okay, I got to do this. I have to show up for me. For me, I'm doing it for myself. So, who are you really? Have you thought about who you really are and what you really want? Because we think that we may want a certain thing as we identify with this person that we have been, right? So it's like, And if you are whatever you are doing, if you're happy in your life and it is fulfilling all of the desires of your heart, bless you. Good. This is not your message, right? This is a message for someone who is struggling, like, with their own identity at this age. Like, who am I? And what do I really want? And sometimes you have to sit with yourself, really, to write those things out. I do a lot of journaling. Journaling is so necessary. And it's very important for you to write things out and to get a feel of it in your bones. Like, who am I? Script a little bit and then read, go back and analyze that. Look at that and say, is this something that I really want? And then what do I desire? Who do I want to be? What do I want to experience? And write those things out and take a look at them. I'm examining things today. I have to, because, most of the time we become who we're taught to become. And so, me being the rule follower and never wanting to break any rule or any law of God, like all of these rules and laws that I was taught that God put into place for us not to break. And so, of course, if you're conditioned that way, you grow up breaking all the laws, breaking them, but then creating all of this self-doubt, shame, and just guilt of breaking a law. Well, there are some laws. I'm gonna talk about those laws, but it's not the laws that I was conditioned to believe. And I'm not breaking anything. I'm not. I am doing the best I can here, and I know that you are. Earth School is very interesting, and it's challenging at times. And so, yeah, think about that. Who are you? I know you're a wonderful mom. I know you're an amazing dad. I know you are just a miraculous sister or sibling, brother. And I know that you are an amazing aunt, uncle, grandparent. So, outside of those roles, who are you? And we don't even stop to look at that. You have to get quiet in order to look at that. And yeah, that's what I have been doing. Nonetheless, I am an empty nester. And so, I mean, literally, it is just me. And I've never lived alone, ever. I am 58 years old and I've never lived alone. So this takes some getting used to for me. It really, really does. There is me and all of the spirits that are in here. My ancestors, angel guides, everybody is here. But it's a little different whenever, someone physically is not here. So, yeah. And whenever you get quiet, you can do it on your own. It's like you can be forced to whatever it is. Things are going to be moved out of the way whenever you are following your true north, whenever you are actually just taking a look at raising your own consciousness and awareness, and you are expanding yourself because you want to connect more with the divine in you. I just want to know more about me, like where I came from and what is it I'm here for. So that's where all of this has come from. I mean, I've been kind of pulled at and tugged at and led into this entire spiritual awakening, which has been like a spiritual awakening, a true one. So, who are you? And what do you want today? Think about that. Marinate in that, because what you want and who you are is so important to your evolution. It is important to the collective for you to be your authentic self, to show up in this world as your authentic self with the divine medicine that is already buried inside of your heart and your whatever is inside of you. It is divine. And so it makes all the difference to show up as you. Are you being someone else? Are you showing up because of what you think you have to be? How are you showing up to the world? How are you showing up to yourself? Not even the world. You have to show up for yourself in authenticity in order for you to show up to the world in authenticity. And so that's what's been happening, yeah, to me. I have had to show up for myself. And when you stopped to take a look at yourself, to really, really take a look at yourself, some of the things that you have, are you happy about that? Because I wasn't. I wasn't happy about the way that I was handling things and hiding. Because I've been hiding. I have been publicly hiding, right? And so when I say that, I mean, I've been out, professionally in the public's eye, and I have had so many experiences where I've built communities and been in communities. I have friends, and I've lived a full life. I'm living a full life, but I wasn't living a full life as me, as my authentic self. I was not, because I was hiding a lot of shame and a lot of guilt. Shame is a big one. Shame is a really, really big one for me. I've been living in complete and utter shame. And so I got to release a lot of that shame this past weekend at a retreat, the Goddess Manifesting Retreat that I went to, hosted by the amazing Goddess Abiola Abrams. And yeah, I was cradled by all of my sisters. All 20 women cradled me in their arms and in their hearts, and they supported me. They supported me as I just released. I was even ashamed to tell what I was ashamed of. And so that's just how much shame has I've been carrying for decades. And no more. No more. I am liberated. Queen Mother Nanny showed up. The energy of liberation has shown up for me, and I accept that. Yes, because liberation is complete freedom. And so that freedom is taking me to my true north, is leading me to my true north. And I'm happy about that. I really am. So I want to know, have you thought about who you really are? Are you showing up as your authentic self to you? Look in the mirror and tell yourself how beautiful you are, that your existence here on this planet matters, nothing else, just your existence. The fact that I am here and you are here at this time, in this divine cosmic, experience that we're having, it really, really matters. We have chosen to be here at this time of the shift, this great shift that's taking place. And, I'm excited about it. At times I still question. I ask questions. I'm very curious about all of this working. I'm leaning into it even more. And so, yes, I got to meet the top Australian psychic this weekend. His name is Artie, and he channels Elohim, angelic beings, Emmanuel. And so the fact that he channels Elohim, I mean, we all know Elohim, right? That's in the Bible. We've been taught about Elohim. And so I just thought that was just so interesting. And yeah, I am leaning into new communities and attaching myself to communities that are supportive in this spiritual awakening, and I'm getting that. And so I just want to say to you, be your authentic self. You are beautiful and you are loved. And the fact that you are here matters so much. It means that you're supposed to be here and that you are one of the most important uh, persons that is on this earth right now. You are so important and you are so loved. And yeah. So thank you for watching. If this is your first time, I don't even know about like the etiquette again on YouTube, but if this is your first time watching me, thank you for coming and subscribe to the channel. There's going to be more. I am getting through my 31-day challenge. There is nothing else coming on this channel until I reach the 31st step. Okay? And that's going to happen. I'm at day 13, so I'm going strong. And I have so much planned, and so many great people are going to come through this channel, and we're going to be getting so much information and support and love and guidance and wisdom for us to follow our true north. I'm just excited about that. Even in the midst of my sorrow in my heart for certain things, I have so much joy. I have so much joy today. I do. And so I just want you to know that your existence matters. You matter. And I love you. Thank you so much for watching. That's my time. Peace and love.